thing. But it plays a factor that swings that advantage. If it is Kansas City, and typically I give it to the offense, then it does restrict that offense. So then some of that advantage comes back to Jacksonville.
It's supposed to be raining in Kansas City.
So one thing with Jacksonville that I believe they do have the advantage is they have the experience. They've gone against a lot of different offenses, a lot of big-time quarterbacks. So their ability to be patient compared to Kansas City. I saw they were patient last week against Denver. I thought that was awesome. They exploded later, third and fourth quarter. They exploded on them. But the Jags have been in these types of battles before. What is Kansas City? How many have they been in? Only a couple.
Sure.
So they just don't have that gamesmanship that comes with, man, we've been through this together. Let's stick it out together. I think that they'll develop it, but when you don't have it, I can't give you credit. So I think this is the classic. Great offense going against great defense, and I'm looking forward to Jalen Ramsey. No matter who he's going to guard, I'm looking forward to watching him play because he's a special football player.
Is there anything you haven't seen from Pat Mahomes that you'd like to see in this game?
No. I mean, I know that when Doug Marrone says he's playing the best anyone's ever played, what he means is it's the best start to a career anyone's ever had. That's true. Yes. That's not hyperbole. Now, it's not the greatest four-game stretch of quarterbacking anyone's ever had, but it is the greatest four-game start to a career. And I know he played Week 17 last year. We have seen everything you'd want to see from Patrick Mahomes. I thought his best pass in the Broncos game was one that was incompleted in the first half when we said, the Chiefs didn't get a touchdown. Well, that wasn't really on him. He didn't get a passing touchdown. He ran for one. He also had one that was dropped where he's hit by two guys right here and fits it in a super tight window. Now, you might say he takes some chances with the football. Man, I've watched every throw the kid's had. These balls aren't getting batted. He hasn't gotten lucky on these. Now, obviously, he's going to throw some picks, but the arm is so strong, he can fit it into those windows.
There's two things that I want to see. One is from Patty Mahomes. I would like to see a strong connection with Sammy Watkins. I believe Sammy Watkins is a special player. He provides another route runner and speed that, man, it makes it dangerous. It's hard to have two guys on each side that can run a 4-3, and also you got a dominant tight end in the middle of the field. I would like to see some deep passes to Sammy Watkins. I believe they have enough short stuff. They have enough bubble screens, enough little college little things to be able to keep defenses off balance. That would be something special. And the category that they are the worst in, and the only reason why is because they're just special in the other categories, that's in rushing the football. Only 14th in the NFL. I would like to see, especially potential bad weather, Kareem Hunt. I'd like to see a couple games where he goes off on teams, 150, 160. So I believe we will see that. They just haven't needed it at some point. Right. They did help them in the second half of that Denver game.
Well, and that is encouraging for the Chiefs in that regard. In the first half of Denver, the offense passing the ball wasn't clicking as much, and all of a sudden it was the first big Kareem Hunt game. This guy won the rushing title last year, and he hadn't been heard from. If you listen to the Chiefs and their offensive linemen leading up to the Denver game, they said, we still have that counterpunch. We just haven't needed it. Blake Bortles on the road in his career and this year has been really bad. I don't think the Jags, unless the Chiefs turn the ball over, and they've only turned the ball over once all season, I don't think the Jags can get to 20 points. And even if you're a great defense, I don't think you're holding the Chiefs offense under 20 points. It might be the two best teams in the AFC, but I think the Chiefs win this game at Arrowhead.
That is amazing. They've only turned the ball over one time so far this whole season. All right, got to take a break. One more segment. On the other side, are the Patriots back on track after their second straight win? That is next on First Things First.
One more segment, Jenna, because about a half hour ago you said
I said goodbye to everybody, yes, and then I said welcome back.
The show was over.